get started with all of this. Give it a few minutes, and it seems like we are in action, which is a very welcome sight indeed. Okay. Let's see. Have this. Need to check my audio. Okay, yeah, okay. I hear myself, so we're doing fine. Just don't want to have an echo in my own head, so we're gonna do that. Alright, welcome back, everybody. So, stream did die in the middle of our adventure yesterday, but we're close to the end. We've got like 3 bosses left in the whole game, and then we're done, so we'll see how it goes. Could go well, could go bad. Just depends. However, I woke up like an hour ago, so 90% scans. We are so close. I am hoping. Because again, I only got 96% scans on my first time through. I'm hoping I get all of them. If I don't, I'm just going to look up what I didn't get, and I'll maybe do a playthrough on normal mode in my free time to get that scan. I don't know. It's going to be weird. Now that I think about it, with all the backtracking, did I scan all of the new variations of the mechanical enemies in the desert? I don't know if I have. Right, we are low on shot, but that doesn't matter because this boss is a... well, because we're fighting against a boss. Nothing. Y'all give me nothing to work on here. Just asking for some ammunition. Something. Anything. Nothing at all. Gosh dang. Alright, little bit, and that's all we're gonna roll with, because that's all we got. If that's all the game's gonna give us, then I'm just gonna have to make it work. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's better, thank you. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, there it is, yeah. See, guys, there's no boss. It's so simple. unlike the last time we looked around in the boss arena, the boss isn't just immediately here. Because now we get a fake out. Yeah, diffused oscillation blast. I wonder how we make that happen. There it is. Welcome to the absolute worst boss to track. Basically, you remember I said the lock-on system, you have to aim in somewhere else to make sure that you're able to annoy the boss to come off the wall. Come on. Yep, you have to annoy him so he comes down so you can shoot his chest. Okay. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's scan this fella. Already the largest, strongest variant of a Griever. Creature has been further enhanced by absorbing incredible amounts of green energy. It can climb along vertical surfaces and split large volumes of poisonous fluids. Keratinized skin covers most of its body, making all but its abdomen resistant to beams, missiles, and other weapons. Okay. So we stun him, hit him with morph ball bombs, then he stands up and we can beat him in the chest. But yeah, so basically we tickle this boss until we can stun him into doing something stupid. So keep shooting the boss. Okay. Yep, and then he summons more Grievers. Yo, dog, I heard you liked horde fights, so we put an area full of horde fights with a massive horde fight at the end of your horde fight. So you can have a horde fight at the end of your section full of horde fights. Because isn't that what the kids love? Horde fights instead of, you know, the Metroid Prime puzzle bosses. Okay. Let me bully him a little bit here. Okay, why are you not jumping? You can kind of see how having to deal with all of the having to deal with all of this with the motion controls and having to aim off to the side makes it really hard to actually antagonize this boss as you both want and need to. Because motion controls don't activate immediately. You have to shake your remote a little bit. It works a little bit better if you're in handheld mode for this fight, truth be told. However, okay, you predicted where I was jumping. Good on you. Occasionally you can get a good shot on his chest by accident. If you're panicking like me and just spamming shots, occasionally you get a shot on his chest. And it helps. However, again, it's just annoying because since you have to agitate this boss into doing stupid motions, you just have a lot of time of, I'm shooting you, even if I'm not doing a lot of damage. So it's annoying. Okay. Alright. Basically, oh, where'd you go? Okay. When he's on the wall, he's kind of at his worst. And by worst, I mean most annoying. Because again, it's hard to track your shots, because when he's moving around like this, your the motion controls activate in locked-on mode, but if he moves too far, your lock-on just kind of stops working. And when he moves out of your lock-on range, it basically means you're just redoing it. So again, this control scheme does not do well when you have to fight something that doesn't stay on the same plane as you. That's kind of why this fight is kind of... Mechanically, it's a fun fight, don't get me wrong. It's just the motion controls and the aiming control scheme really don't work with this guy. However, hopefully, we only need to get him off the wall one last time. It's just, stop scrambling, you bitch. There we go. Now we're here. Okay. 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 You got me there. You got me there. I'll admit you got me there. Okay. Okay. Okay, why can't you jump if... Okay. So if you get stunned by that, you just can't jump at all. Good to know. Come on. Come on. Get stunned, get stunned, get stunned. Thank goodness. Getting tired of you. Yeah, we're not getting this. Yeah. Yeah. You might have wondered why the boss wasn't hitting very hard. Because they want to fake you out with that. So they get a cheap shot on you. A very powerful cheap shot on you to take out most of your health. And now it becomes hyper aggressive. Okay. Okay. As you can see, missiles don't do anything in this against his keratinized skin. So, just pound him with your power beam. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't like the fact that your ground pound just stuns me, so I can't dodge the second one. That just... Come on. Come on, beastie, come on. Come on. We are close. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, okay. We have that figured out. Yay, power bombs. We go in here. And then we disappear in the cutscene. We now have all 5 teleporter keys. Anything else? That was very appreciated, thank you. Alright. Oh, getting the teleporter key gave us full health. How considerate. Okay. Okay. And welcome to these guys, giving you psychic power bombs. I don't think I should have scanned the overworld image of it. I'll scan her later. We will have a lot of them spawning for us relatively soon. Oh, so these are... Never mind. Okay, so it's a 1-2 punch. Never mind. There we go. Hello. How did you guess at the ammo for that? I know you got beam-based weapons, but still. Yeah, they force you out here, so if you want to do anything else, you have to backtrack yourself. I like how nobody's checking behind them. Nobody checks their 6. Again, Samus doesn't talk, so somebody else has to talk for her. So, I may not like the mines very much, but we have to go back. Because there is a lot that we need. And to get it, we have to do some backtracking. However, oh my gosh, Mackenzie, I don't care. Yeah, in case you forgot that plot point. Now we can finally destroy these. The remainder of the green crystals are in these giant rocks. So, we're going to go across the map and we're going to get these. Because we have to get all of them to get all of the green crystals. Yes, you're very ferocious. Not what I wanted. Oh no, there's another boss fight I forgot about that we're gonna have to do. I almost forgot about that one. Do power bombs work on these? Oh, they do. Good to know. Stop it, Mackenzie. I don't care. I have a lot more I need to get. And I know there's one somewhere along this wall. There's a cache of them, as well as some hidden lore behind them. It's a bit of a nuisance to get, but it is possible. Just a little bit of precise bomb placement. I'm not doing that boss fight right now, so we are ignoring that. I'm going for green crystals, Mackenzie. That is it. Ah, I missed it. Okay. There it is. Perfect. First try. Now for some lore. Yeah. Turns out playing King of the Hill is very easy when you're Samus. So we're going to go around the outside of the map because most of the clumps are on the outside rather than the inside. But we are going to get every single large mound. Then we're going to go back to the mines because we got some items we can backtrack to get and we're going to need them. Oh my gosh, Mackenzie, shut up. It's the end of the game, my guy. I think I know where I'm going now. Says there should be an item around here. But I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for killing yourself. I appreciate that. Oh, does Tokabi set up shop here? That might be why. I don't remember all of Tokabi's spawns. I just know that there comes a point where Tokabi will just be around the map. You talk with him, he talks with you for a few minutes, and then you get item upgrades from him. It's mostly just ammo capacity upgrades. Besides the plot relevant one with the teleporter chips. Alright, so we got... I'm pretty sure most of them in the northern seg. Or... Oh, apparently... Yeah, in the northern section of the map. Okay. Now that's settled. Okay, so this should be the first place where Tokabi sets up shop then. Yep, here he is. The man himself. Yep. I'm gonna wait until I make my actual review video before I get into the weeds of why Tokabi's such a underutilized character. Because I think Tokabi's really cool. There's a lot of world building that can be done with what he does. The main issue, Samus doesn't fucking talk in those cutscenes. And so it doesn't matter what Tokabi has to say, there's nothing that us as the player can really deal with, nothing we can think about, and there's nothing we can do. We just have to sit idly by and go, okay, cool. There's no interaction. Samus doesn't talk. And that really is to the detriment of this narrative because it's interesting. It's legitimately, there are interesting moments in this game where if Samus would talk a little bit, it would actually be really good to have her interact with other people within this universe. Problem is, Nintendo screwed up with Other M, and they have to change everything to just avoid another Other M situation, without realizing just what made Other M bad, and where the missed potential was in it. So, we're kind of just stuck. Are you the flying one? No? Okay. Then I don't care. But, yeah. I think Tokabi is interesting. He does a surprising amount of world building. The issue is that Samus just stands around and says and does nothing when he talks. So it's kind of like he's talking to a robot instead of talking with someone. And I get it, I know. Other M was a complete failure, except it was a failure because of bad writing and bad decisions, not because Other M inherently was a bad idea. But I have fun convincing anybody about that nowadays. Because there does exist such a thing as good idea, horrible execution. Or awful taste, but great execution. There is that as well. But I digress. Lots of problems, lots of issues. And we, the players, have to deal with all of these mess-ups because one man's vision just did not turn out. I thought there were more. Did I really get all of the giant chunks that I have to use the power bomb for? Because I know there's that one cache that you have to blow up with power bombs, but I don't want to get that just yet. Because that is another boss fight. And I would rather not. Huh. And here I thought there was more. Yes, yes, I am aware. Okay, yeah, we got all of them. We have all of the green crystals that are possible to get in the whole game. No, his fire isn't up there yet. Okay. We're heading to Fury Green. Because now we get now that we've unlocked, we're about to unlock the Fruit of Memory, which gives us the final suit for this game. And with the final suit, we also get our last ability, which I will be abusing. Which is the only reason why you would ever want to have all of the missile upgrades. Despite the fact that missiles really don't do much besides traversal in this game. Okay. We're going up. Going over. Getting shot out of a cannon. There we go. Another missile expansion. And just like that, his arm is back. Alright, now we're getting a couple of upgrades. The fruit suit. Oh, sorry, legacy suit. I still prefer to call it the fruit suit. If that's the case, what we're gonna do... Huh, interesting. I mean, I do appreciate Duke saying hello instead of Mackenzie, so I'll take that. Though the back of the helmet kind of having like a flower petal design, it's a little interesting. Okay. Going up. Getting shot out of a cannon. And then from here, we are going back into Fury Green. I just didn't want to have to walk the whole way. Because... Oh, it won't show on this map. Okay, never mind. But we're going to have an awkward Samus running animation. Kind of wish that it just showed Samus walking rather than running. Because from here, yeah, she's walking down the steps. Makes sense. Why is she running? You can walk, you've got time. Also, the suit seems a little top-heavy. Oh. Powerbomb expansion. We will need it. From there, I do believe that is every item in Fury Green. Oh, yeah, there's more lore we have to scan over here since we got the last official Guardian. However, there are 2 more boss fights we have to do before there's the final boss fight. Again, girl, why are you running? You got all the time in the world. Like, why can't she just walk menacingly? It's, I would argue it's kind of cooler. Okay, so first place we're going back to is the mines. Because there are a couple of fights that are absolutely brutal in the mines. They take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and they will hand me my ass. However, now we get a barrier with that we can make out of missiles, which is going to be very helpful. So we're going to backtrack that way. Yes, I don't care. So that drop from Tokabi hasn't activated. So somewhere. Ah, there's his smoke trail. I see him. Okay. I'm going to head over here first. What's up? Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Tokabi. I much appreciate it. Again, very interesting character. He has a couple of things to say. I just wish Samus would interact with him in any meaningful way or respond to whatever he's saying, because quite honestly, dude had some... He's got some interesting things to say. I would like to hear more from him, you know? Alright. The children might yearn for the mines, but I sure don't. We're going to start with level 1, because I know there's a couple of things I have to backtrack to get, so we're going to do that. Ay. I will say, I do like the blue glow effect on the memory fruit suit. I know it's a legacy suit, but I want to call it the fruit suit. It's just funnier. Okay. From here... So transit tunnel A. Yeah, we're just going to start at the top and we're just going to work our way down. because now we are here to backtrack. Right. Okay. 194 out of 205. That's not bad for a missile count. So missile count's fine. 385 out of 410 for shot. We'll make it. Yeah, you better run. Okay. Yeah, so welcome to, again, in a way, I understand and I like the game design behind how if you make a loud noise, you just summon a bunch of enemies to attack you. It makes you think about what you're doing, how you go about moving through this level. It's interesting. It is an interesting concept, and I do appreciate it. So jump down, then Grumber asks, okay. Who saw me? Oh, you saw me. However, I will admit it kind of sucks to use all of the stuff here. Just because, again, you have to use some of these for traversal. You have to use some of your abilities, which means that to fully backtrack to get everything, it is a gamble because you are summoning more things, but also means that just using the missiles in this area alone just isn't a good idea. Which kind of hinders the entire point of giving you missiles in this area. So it limits you on what you can use until you need to use it for traversal, then you're forced to use it. Instead of an optional mechanic of you can endanger yourself, it's just, oh yeah, we're going to force you to endanger yourself to get items, and you just have to deal with it. I'm just not the biggest fan of limiting my arsenal in the hopes of not having to kill more things. Oh yeah, I'm certain all of you are angry. Alright, is that enough out of all of you? Because I appreciate it if it was. I already have to kill 2 large ones of you later, because I know that fight's coming up. Also, the Griever theme song, like the battle theme for the Grievers, love it. I think it's a really good song. I just wish we got that some of the fights would last a bit longer. Let me see. Alright. We're starting a new fight. Took a while for you guys to get here. I was getting lonely. Oh, right. I can't use my bully technique. Okay. Okay. Let's see. From there, go down to the second level. Not much until there. I think I know which item that is. Yeah, there's 3 on the second level, third level. Something there. Lower pit. Then there's that, yeah, by over there. Got everything else, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. I can proceed forward and just go to here. Okay. I just want to check something. Really? Just nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna save here, because I don't have to backtrack too far if I lose anything. I've worked hard to gather these items, and I will not lose them. There we go. So we have that. Nothing here until these areas. Okay. Okay. We're gonna turn that down to just a tad. Sounds like somebody might be shouting. Oh, no griever in here now? Interesting. Yes, you're also terrifying. Oh. Okay. That should work better. I believe that's everything. Nothing on that side. That's blocked off. Okay. meant to do. That's the button I wanted to press. Oh. Nothing here, nothing there, so we continue downward. Oh. She's really aggressive with that landing, not gonna lie. Okay, who's... Okay. Okay. Getting through, getting by. You. Yep. Okay. There you are. Really? No health from any of you. That's disappointing, but I guess it's to be expected. From here, I have to go back. I think I take on 2 of them here. Then go to the side route, get that. Then I'm done with the mines in general, it would seem. Yeah, one last item. Why did my tracking go off? The wrong guy? Yep, there it is. Alright, one of them's dead. Now we just got another big one that was summoned halfway through the fight. Oh, I don't have any. That's disappointing. Get some chip damage on you with a fire shot. Just make you suffer. Okay. 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 Come on. No, oh, man. I thought I had that. Okay, okay. Man, we were so close to finishing that. I really thought I could get that first try. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh, I have to re-get that item. I have to get all my items again. Gosh dang it. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's just more annoying than anything is that I have to re-get all my items. So we're going to do... Okay. So... Super Missile... Power Bomb and Super Missile... Okay, you get out of here. Ay, okay. Not exactly ideal to have to re-get all of the items I already got, but I guess that's my punishment for dying, so okay. Okay. Motion controls don't make me regret having you. I do hate that you can't just charge up your shot. The fact that with trying to get super missiles you have to launch a missile and then a super missile, I just find that both annoying and wasteful. Like, why do I have to do that? Oh gosh. Okay, we got that again. Okay. So I got all the items again. I have to go back there and have to go down to level 3. And because there's a scan, I have to go do that fight. But first, I don't want to have to redo all of this progress, so I'm going to run back and get that save point. Because if I die again, I'm not doing all these puzzles again. There you are. Okay. So we have all of that going for us. Okay, have all the items. Alright, now I need to be a bit more strategic because... Nothing. Y'all ain't giving me nothing for ammunition. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna be cheeky like we were last time. Okay, that's a little bit. Yeah, thank you for killing your friends. I do appreciate it. Why am I getting juggled between? Okay. Okay. We don't got a lot of health and we're going into worse. You know, you guys could give me a pickup too. I have a massive fight I have to be in and I'd rather not die. Or be exceptionally stingy. Okay. Man, this game does not want to give me anything right now. I mean, that works. That's something. Okay. What do you mean legacy barrier deactivated? Wait, what? How did he melt so fast? How did he melt so fast? What? It took me forever to kill him last time. How did I get him? What? Oh, right. Legacy barrier deals damage to the things that hit me. So he injured himself a bunch when he smacked me around. That's what killed him so quickly. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, from here, can't cross that, but I can cross this. Then, oh, okay. I couldn't get that off in time, so I am running. Because screw you. Okay. I need to get the timing right. It's been a while. Okay, I need to get that. Okay, I need to hit that faster. There we go. I'm only partially stupid. That's everything? Okay. Oh, I didn't move it. Wait. There has to be a way around this then. Because I can't get back up. Am I? Ah, okay, so you just destroy it. No, that's enough of you. Okay. Had me nervous, not gonna lie. Yeah, we're going to the elevator and getting the hell out of Dodge. Because I am not sticking around here any longer than I have to. Okay. Going back to Soul Valley. Hopefully I can find Tokabi again, get some free items. Probably going to be one. Then we're going to head over to Flare Pool because I have to double back there to grab a few things. But thank goodness I never have to set foot in those mines again. Ah, so it will hurt me. Good to know. So from here, So Kabi can spawn there. And that's it. So that's the last place he can be at. So we're going to check for there. Oh my gosh, I don't care, Mackenzie. Really? Does she? My God, you are glazing her. Thank you. Alright, one sec. 220 for missiles, 440 for shot. So I think I only have one shot expansion left. Because I think I top out at 450. Though I find it weird that the glowing blue effect isn't active on Samus's helmet, it's just on her body. Okay. A little annoying, but okay. You can make it work. Nothing. Game does not want to give me anything. Okay. From there, though, I think I'm going to call it. Because we've been at it for a little over 2 hours. And my wrist and my arms are definitely getting tired. Let's check. So 100% green crystals, 89% items. So everything from there, arm cannon, everything, morph ball. File, got everything there. Logbook. What am I missing from Vuros? I'm missing a lot from Vuros. What on earth? Huh. I think I know what this is, because this is the flying unit that you can find in the desert. I did not scan that yet, so I need to go back and I need to get that. So I'll have to get that soon. Lemore and lore, I'm missing one of these. Data logs, got all the data logs. Research. I have all the research, so I'm at 92%. Silux is just going to be Silux and then his morph ball form. Got that. Oh, that's going to be weird. Okay, well, regardless, that's all I got in me for this session, so I'll see you guys later, because we got a boss in this area and some backtracking and a couple of side bot fights that we're going to have to do, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thanks for spending time. I'll see you guys whenever I see you next. Till then, take care.